Three. Hello, guys. We're back, and it's our last episode before the holiday time uh,
Yes, of the year probably.
of the year. Yeah. I'm Fern. She is Mac, and this is Puck Talk. What's up, guys? And what's up?
What's up? Nothing.
Nothing.
Another week of pretty good hockey, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, there was a one that I want to talk about before we get to tonight's proceedings. But the other night, the Canadians blew one. I well, not the Canadians. The Oilers blew one on Monday night.
Oh,
They were up, if I'm not mistaken. They were facing the Panthers. First time they faced each other, I think, since the
oh, or
the cup,
final.
the final. Yep, and it was in Edmonton. And first period, Florida was up 2-1, and then kind of Edmonton went on a little bit of a frenzy, like 3 goals in like 3 minutes, and then it was like 4-2. And then
Mm-hmm.
right before the period ended the second period, Florida scored one. It's 4-3 going into the third period, and then they just won it 6-5 with
That's a shame.
yeah. So once again, putting salt in the wound of the Edmonton fans
I
and
wonder if Connor McDavid cried as hard as he did with the
during
Stanley
the
Cup loss.
documentary.
Yeah, over this loss.
You're never gonna let that go,
Debatable. No. Mm-mm. Nope. It's not even the crying. It was just like the bitching and moaning, like just the yelling, and I don't
huh?
know. Suck it up, Buttercup.
He was
I
frustrated.
I get losing the Stanley Cup. Anybody would get upset and cry about that, but just he's just a baby.
He was frustrated. He couldn't do anything. They shut him down.
Play better. I don't know what to tell you.
So,
Be
yeah.
better.
Uh, well, yeah.
As my kids say, be better.
Well, yeah. All right. So as far as news, there wasn't a lot um really going on. The Leafs lost their backup goalie to 4 to 6 weeks with an
Yeah.
injury, Stolars. Um,
I don't think that really matters. The way they've been. I mean, I don't think that's going to hurt them too much.
yeah, I mean they have the young kid, so but
Right.
I think Stolars has been playing. I think they've been rotating
He
pretty.
has been. I think he's been kind of the starter, actually.
Yeah. Well, well, you shouldn't. How's Samsonov doing for you guys?
Good. I mean, he hasn't played as much as
Yeah. Well,
Hill, but yeah, he's done. I mean, when he's played, he's done well.
yeah.
Speaking of goalies, man, did Flurry rob your Konechny the other night?
Yeah, I know.
It
Like,
was a
look.
beaut. It was a beaut. Guy's 40 years old, and he's their
Yeah.
starter now. Because I didn't realize that game that they lost 7-1 that he got pulled. I didn't realize he was hurt. Well, obviously he must have been hurt if it was 7-1, but I
Yeah.
didn't realize he got hurt that game. So Flurry's been playing ever since.
Yeah.
Did lose to Vegas though, but that's all right.
Well, it's got
Can't
a
win
lot
them
of
all.
former teams in there a little bit,
Yeah. Well,
but
anyway.
can't lose to the Flyers though because that's a rivalry thing.
Yeah.
So
What, the Wild and the Flyers?
no, no, like he remembers the Pittsburgh days.
Oh, right. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah. So I mean, look, we got whooped that game. Kaprizov is having a great season. I'm happy to see it. He's really good,
Yeah.
and I'm glad it's showing. He's number three or second in the league in points. He's tied for second with a couple guys.
It's about
Um,
time. No offense.
McKinnon's still number one because he just kills it. But he's tied with one, two, three, four. It might be five people.
Is Connor McDavid one of them?
No, no, no. It's Leon, it's
Well,
Kucherov,
that's good.
it's Rantanen, and yeah, that's the three he's tied with. Kucherov, Draisaitl, Rantanen, and Kaprizov. Connor is right behind it with 44, but that's not the point.
Oh, good.
And then
It's where.
a few spots behind Jackie Boy, 42 points up in Vegas. Not the other Jackie that I like, but the other
Oh, Eichel. I thought you were talking about Hughes.
yeah.
I'm like, what are you talking about? Okay.
42 points for
All right. Relax.
Jackie Eichel. leading the team in points.
Yeah, well,
Because Stoner's
anyway.
hurt. So
Yeah, I mean, oh, and you know what? Two people two people are coming back for us.
Hennepin,
No, one's day to day, and then the other one is practicing with a red, jersey, but still. The Hannafin? No, can't
Hennepin,
think.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't. I think he was out, but got the Canucks tomorrow night. Not to spoil some games that I'm looking forward to, but no injuries.
Yes.
Stop BSing, bro.
Who? Who doesn't have injuries? Canucks.
They said Vegas had no injuries. Like, come on.
Oh, Stone's not back, right?
No, he's not. I don't know why they're ESPN's not keeping up.
Obviously.
They're like, no injury. Transactions. Let's see
Well, they
it.
probably just don't count Marstone because he's always injured. It's like Pacioretty.
Gave Colasar an extension last week or this
Yeah, five
week.
years or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Stoner was activated on the 6th. So I guess he's not fully back, but he was. I
Well,
didn't know.
good news.
I didn't know you guys had Robert Hagg.
Hmm.
What a
Yeah,
blast from the past. I thought he was going to be something up in Philly.
you were talking about Colasar. He's good. I like him, and
I like Keegan. He's a good
he's a good,
third, fourth liner. He's good
he's a
for the
good.
team.
Yeah, and he's good for fights and stuff.
Yeah, he's good for the morale. You need a guy like that. We have Delorier, and every
Hmm.
time he gets out there, he's gonna throw an elbow and fight.
Yeah.
But he might get you a goal or two, maybe randomly on a random game. But yeah, not much. Already, what is? I missed it because I'm doing the
Well,
podcast, obviously.
well,
Rep,
clearly not well because you're still paying attention to other things. But carry
no,
on.
I'm doing two things. I'm looking at the things I'm reading off the stats, and then all of a sudden, like I put back up the scores. Flyers Red Wings just started, and I realized that they scored, but obviously I've been doing so I missed it. Connect me score.
Well, go
Um,
ahead. We'll wait if you want to watch the recap.
no,
All the time in the world.
no, I was just confused. I was like, when did this one happen? But yeah. Anyways,
Moving
there's
on.
a lot of action tonight. Um, TNT has Flyers Red Wings, which is okay. I think
Mm,
um
that could have been
could be
better.
better. Um,
TNT's not picking up good games, I feel like. I mean, I know they got to
I think
get
it's just a
everybody in there, but
schedule.
I
Yeah.
guess.
I mean, the next best game tonight, besides Maple Leaf Stars, which stars in like it starts in a couple minutes at 7:30. Which is it's the second TNT game, which is Wild Panthers.
Oh, that's right. Because
Yeah.
yeah, Flurry's gonna start them now. Yeah, that's
Hmm.
what I was reading
Yeah.
today.
So that's gonna be a good one.
But
I'll be
that's not on
tuning in.
TNT. Is there
It
another
is.
game on TNT tonight?
Oh, it
Oh,
is.
that's it.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's the
awesome.
second game. Flyers
Oh,
Red Wings
good.
right at seven.
Oh,
Nine
I'll be
thirty
home
is
to
that
watch
one.
that. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Oh, good.
So the other, like I said, the other good game is Maple Leaf Stars, but that's not on there.
I
And
do
that
like watching the stars.
I like watching the Stars, and right now the Maple Leafs are playing really good, so um, that's a good thing
Yeah.
for them. Um, besides that, well, we did talk about some stats, but yeah, Kaprizov in total points, like I said, he's tied for second. He's number two in the league in
Didn't
goals.
realize that.
Yeah, he's
I mean,
number
I'm
two.
glad because I feel like he's been kind of not doing a whole lot for a
Sometimes
little
he's got
while
to
there.
get his groove in, and I think like people got to find their
He's
groove
young.
because he's young. Yeah, so he's just finding his groove because I think he wears the C there, if I'm not mistaken, or he wears one of the A's. But um, I think he's finally settling in, and this is a good thing for the Wild,
Yeah.
because he's one of their stars and he's young, so they'll be good as long as he's good for a while. So kind of happy. I like to see these random like
Yeah.
random teams, but I like to
Rangers are
see the
starting to
mix up.
suck it up.
Yes, which I'm not gonna ruin my present, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
doing a present for each team in a little bit, but I
Christmas
have a
gifts.
funny one for them. Um, about the Rangers, but they are sliding, and I don't know.
I
Maybe
think it's just internally. I think they're just not gelling. I don't know.
you think. I think I was gonna say. I think the Truba thing kind of like took them by
Yeah, I think they're
surprise.
all uneasy now.
I think you took out the captain. He's been the captain there for a while.
And
Um,
somebody I read, one of the younger boys, he's been sitting and he was saying he hasn't even been when they've let in goals. He hasn't even been on the ice. So he's saying that he's sitting for no reason. I can't remember what his name was. He was a younger kid.
Not Kempy. Sorry.
Oh no, no, no. He's been down. He's
Yeah,
been
I
in the
know.
AHL, right? Yeah.
They don't need him.
He got in a fight the other day in the AHL.
Yeah. He's always fighting. That's another
Well, I
one.
know, but I was just, not surprised.
It's
But
not gonna make it another couple of years if he's taking shots by everyone, but
yeah, he's gonna
he's
need
gotta
it.
land a few. So
Yeah, I
protect
guess.
that face a little better. Speaking
Yeah.
of, did we already talk about this? Did you see Tom Wilson's face last week?
Oh
He
my
like got hit
gosh,
again.
poor
He had like
thing. I
a
mean,
golf
yeah, he was
ball. Like
still hot, but yeah,
yeah,
we
we
talked
did
about it.
mention it because you mentioned he was
Yeah,
hot. I finally saw like a video like
that
the
poor
next
guy.
day.
Gee, my nutty.
I saw a video the next day of him doing the interview after the game
I was gonna say the
and
next
he was
day he
like,
had to be worse.
yeah,
Jeez.
but good on him. They they're still hanging in there.
Oh man, they are. And what's his name is coming back soon.
Well, yeah, he is.
So yeah,
Yeah, they're hanging in number
good for
two in
them.
they're number two in the Metro, a point behind the Devils. So they're sticking in there. They've lost two recently, but
Who would have thought it?
I
Not
didn't think
many.
it. I
Not
know they had
many.
a good I know they had a good surge after the trade deadline because they did get they kind of revamp the roster at the deadline, which is hard to do, and they did it.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, they had to do
and
something.
yeah, and usually it doesn't work, but they kind of blew it up and it worked. So that
Maybe
is
the Preds should try it.
yeah. You think at the deadline, Marshall comes back?
Wait, what?
You think at the
Back to
trade
what,
deadline,
Vegas?
Marshall comes back? Yeah.
No, because I think he said some stuff that's not going to get taken back.
Oh,
He
okay.
said some stuff about the Preds. Yeah, he needs to watch because nobody's going to want you if you talk that much trash about your team and stuff.
Well, see, this is what's
Especially for
happening.
as little as he
Jordan
is.
Jordan forgot where he came from, right? And he got too high on his bridges, and he was like, "Over in Vegas, all we want to do is win. You guys are effing up." And then he started talking crap. He's like, "I
Who
came
said
here."
that?
Like now he's disappointed. He was like, "I should have taken the pay cut."
Oh, you're talking about Marchessault?
Yeah,
Yeah, no, yeah.
he
Well,
he got spoiled in Vegas, and now he's like, he thought he was gonna be that in the Preds, and it's not that. So he started
I
talking
think
crap.
anybody that went to the Preds, all those guys that they thought it was going to be. I mean, whew.
Yeah,
And and I like their GM. It's Barry Trotz, right?
yeah, it's Barry
I
Trotz.
like
Yeah,
him.
yeah, Mr. Turtle, but I like him. He does
I
look
do
like
like him.
a
He does,
Fern
but
Mac. He's like,
I like him. I
yeah,
thought he was a really good coach.
Barry's a
I
good.
thought the Caps were crazy to get rid of him after the Stanley Cup win.
Yeah, that's. I mean, it's this
I know, but that didn't make
this
sense.
stupid business. That's just
Hmm.
how it is. Like, if the Rangers keep doing this, they're gonna fire Laviolette,
Well, that was on MSN I was reading today that they probably, yeah.
which is
Well,
dumb
they have to do
because
something. Yeah, but
I
I
mean,
mean, they're just
well, they can't control. I don't think they can control if managers just decided to trade. I don't know who they talk to. I don't know if they talk to the coach, if they talk to the other players. Like, they just traded Truba. Like,
I
they're
know,
just
but
like,
there had to be a reason other than cap space. I don't know. Something's just not right in that organization right now.
yeah, well, when you hit your wagon to a goalie, which I understand, you got to have a good goalie. But when you
Yeah,
make
I
him the
know,
highest
but
paid goalie ever to
I
this day,
get it. But I
like,
mean, you got how many other players out? I don't know. Whatever.
yeah, that's
Whatever.
the dumb, no, not the dumb thing, but the hard thing about the cap. It's just you got to stay under it.
Oh, they were saying next year's probably it's going to go up.
Yeah, but in the NHL, I don't know why it doesn't go up as much, like I feel like it should. But um,
Something's better than nothing, I
yeah,
guess.
no, it is, and that's most leagues they build gradually, and
Hmm.
but with the new with these new deals, it should go up a little bit more than usual, I believe. But we'll see how those deals are spread out.
Yeah.
But I got some presents to hand out.
Okay.
Some of them aren't that creative, but I'm gonna go down each division, and
And I'll say if I have any.
for me, I'll start with Toronto. I'm gonna say for Toronto, they just need to stay healthy, honestly. And I know that's boring to say, but I think they got their present when they got rid of their coach. So hopefully they can
Ugh,
continue this.
truly.
Um,
Yeah, their gift came early, is
yeah,
the
their
way I
gift
look
came
at it.
early in the summer when they decided to finally get rid of the coach.
Absolutely.
So that's that. Uh, right under it, Florida. I mean, Florida's been kicking ass, and I don't, I didn't think they were gonna do that.
They're all
because
right.
it's a long season that they went through by winning the cup, and some people have Vegas made it back to the playoffs, but like it's hard to do that because of a long season. So
Mhm.
I just think they just need to stay consistent for them. Nothing too much. For the Bruins, I guess Swayman's got to live up to his contract, and they just need to get it together.
Yeah, I don't know what I mean. Some, yeah, I don't know.
The
I feel bad because I like seeing them win.
Yeah, oh, I won't say that,
Yeah, I
but
know you don't, but I do.
I will say this. It it's not fun when they're not good because I think
Yeah, I know. It's because they're so entertaining, I think. Like
I
Pasta and well, I like Marchand, so I like watching him, but
well, I think the rivalries are better when they're good. So like
absolutely.
I like I like when Boston's good enough. I like when the Rangers are good enough. Or and
Yeah,
and even
it
though I
is a
hate
letdown when they're not.
because it makes the games interesting. I remember,
Hmm.
going to Boston games and going to Penguins games is not fun if they're
Yep.
not good.
Hmm.
Um the Lightning, I don't have they're just right in the middle. So they just because of all the contracts, which is the same thing as like some of the other teams, because they signed their goalie, they have people who they're paying a bunch of money to, so they kind of need a little bit of a new blood to just get it
Yes,
going,
I agree
um,
with that.
get it back. Senators, a little bit more consistency because they're just very young. Besides like Claude Giroux, they're just young, and then I know they got Allmark, but they're just been they've
Well,
been
how's Kachuk?
Kachuk is young.
How is he?
Like most of them are like in their like mid 20s. Like
Oh,
most of that roster. If I went down there, like I think Brady's obviously he's younger than his brother, and his brother I think
right.
is like brother might be like 27 or 28 if I'm not mistaken. He could be
Hmm.
even younger, but time flies. But yeah, they just don't. I don't know. Next one's Detroit, and I didn't really have anything for Detroit because I don't know what they need. Um,
To
Maybe it's a
play
new
better.
coach. Um,
I don't know because
we
I
thought we thought
really
Kane
thought
was
they were going to be better than they are.
yeah we thought Kane was gonna be the answer last year, and it hasn't been.
Mm-mm.
Um, he was hurt a little bit
Yeah,
this year, and like then he's back. Like right now, like I said, they're playing the Flyers. They're down 1-0. They haven't done anything since he
yeah,
came
they just need
back.
to light a fire under them or something.
Yeah, so I mean, they might just need a new coach, like I said, or
Always blaming the coach. We are.
I mean, that's the easy one. I don't like to blame the coach, but like that's what they're gonna do. Like, um, yeah, like I don't know. They're kind of annoying, if you ask me. They kind of
Detroit,
annoy
yeah.
me. They kind of annoy me because they don't do anything. Um,
Hmm. They're just
Ca-
there.
yeah, Canadians. It's kind of the same. Well, it's the same thing as a little bit like the Senators, but they're way too young. They need veterans. They're like even younger than the Senators. I like Suzuki, but he's young. I like Caulfield. Um, he's really good, but then like everybody else, they're all like these young guys. And
Yeah, they just
St.
gotta.
Louis, I like St. Louis, but he's probably gonna end up like at some point getting fired
Yeah.
before they get good.
Yep.
And like that's gonna yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah. Random stat. Did you know that the Kachucks are cousins with Kevin Hayes?
I want to say I did know that because I remember he was at their wedding and stuff.
Yeah. And they're
Yeah.
also cousins with the Fitzgeralds, which they play. They're like up and down in the league, whatever. But anyway.
Yeah. I feel like I may have known that. I don't know. But thank you for the trivia.
No, I was looking at the age for some reason. I wasn't gonna let it go. So
I
um
knew that. I was going to actually say that. I'm surprised you're not Googling it, but go ahead.
yeah, well, Maddie's 27. I was kind of right about that. And then Brady is 25. So they're just like 2 years apart.
Uh,
Um, and a lot of their guys are around that same age in auto, I mean.
yeah.
Because I'll tell you right now, Giroux, yeah.
What's he,
Oh,
38 or something?
yeah, he's almost 40. Yeah, he's
Yeah. Well,
36 actually. Damn, Claude and I
wow.
are the same age, guys. Um, Batherson is 26. Brady's 25. They got David Perron, so good for him.
He's good.
Uh,
I like him. I liked him when he was on Vegas.
Obstachuk is 21. Stutzel is 22.
Yeah, I know he's young.
Um, Pinto 24.
Hmm.
Josh Norris 25. Like Ridley Craig is Greg is 22. Like there's just basically you get everybody gets the point now. But
Yes.
yeah, they're just very young. Like Allmark might well Allmark's 31, so he's one of the old guys. But like
Is
yeah,
he hurt?
no, not right now. He's just haven't been
Oh, okay.
doing anything. Like they're just
I
in the
really like
middle.
those two together. I wish they would have stayed together. I know they couldn't, but I like them.
Yeah.
They were a good tandem.
Yeah. All right. Sabres, just a new coach. I don't even know why they hired Lindy back. Like,
I don't
and
even know if it's a
because,
coach. I mean, I don't even know what they need.
well, that's another team. Like I said, this is a lot of these bottom teams, like the last couple of teams we talked about, well, besides the Red Wings, but like Ottawa, Montreal, and Buffalo, like I feel like they have a lot of young talent, but like they have like no direction, is kind of like the thing. And
Yeah,
it's
but
like,
I mean, you got to show up. Like, come on.
well, yeah, but like I love Tage. I like, I like your boy who was
Tuck.
Vegas. Yeah.
I like him. Yeah, I always liked
And
him.
they got uh Darlene Rasmus, I think is his first name, defenseman, and then they got the other defenseman who's young too. They're really good. Like they have like a core like four or five kids who are like young, but they just don't have a direction. Um,
Yeah, something's got to give there. I don't know.
yeah. All right, moving to the Metro. The Devils, my present is kind of funny to me. My Brendan's gonna hate it, but hope their coach doesn't blow it.
Ugh,
Um, they're,
truly.
they're doing pretty okay right now. Hopefully, he doesn't
As
blow
long
it
as
when it
Jack
counts.
Hughes stays healthy.
Yeah, Jaggy boy. Um, Capitals are next. Basically the biggest present. Ovi back.
Yep.
He was having a great season before he got hurt. So,
Yep.
Hurricanes. I don't really have anything for the Hurricanes. I guess just they might
Keep
need a
it up.
trade for somebody to put like
Kind
get
of in
them
a
back on
lull.
track because I feel like they're doing this thing during this year where they get hot for a couple
I was gonna
games and then
say, yes, they do.
so maybe more consistency. Um, Penguins they just need more youth. Um, I said the same thing. They are doing better than they were last year at this point, which is
Be
good for
nice to
them.
see Sydney and is it Malkin?
Yeah,
It'd be nice
Evgeny.
to see them get another, or at least get to the playoffs. Gee, Manotti.
I love it. Evgeny. He's the only one that I
Mhm.
like over there. The Flyers, my team, they just need more talent, honestly. Uh, but
I don't. I mean,
I think it'll come.
they got Torts, and I have said since they got him, I don't know. I think he is turning them around. It's taking a bit, but
He's a one. I'll keep saying it, and I think it's gonna come true. He's the bridge to the guy that's gonna get him over the thing.
oh,
He's
if
here to
anybody can, yeah,
he's
absolutely.
here to set like the base and then like weed people out. That's what he's here for. And then they're gonna be like, all right, well, this guy didn't work. Let's whatever. And then the next guy's gonna take him there.
Yeah,
All right, the Rangers. This is what I wrote down for the Rangers. Ha 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 ha. Because it's funny now that they're like losing. They're on a 3 game losing streak. And then after the laughter comes, maybe they do need Brady because of the rumors about Brady Kachuk. Maybe they do need him.
maybe. Yeah, they need
Maybe.
something and fast.
Islanders, I just put because I'm indifferent about the Islanders.
I know I don't really ever watch them either. I don't know.
Um, the Jackets, obviously, we know the bad luck they ran into to start the season. I thought
Yeah, I
they
think
were,
they just need a peaceful rest of the season for those
yeah,
guys.
I put more time, so I'm not gonna go hard on the Jackets.
No,
I think with the
for those guys
unfortunate,
to get out there and do what they do after
yeah,
that, good for them.
but the unfortunate time, with fortunate tragedy that they went through during the summer, like I thought that this they were gonna be a little better, and obviously Johnny would have been like
I don't
a
know.
key piece to that. But Yeah, and I
I
mean,
don't know. I mean,
like
I
I
think
said,
this year they get a break.
yeah, like I was saying, it's a lot. You lose a teammate,
Mm.
somebody who was, big piece that they had and influential, one of the vets. So, like, this is probably playing a big part into it too. So it's not
Yeah,
like it's not lost on me there. So I'm not gonna go hard on them. But I think like before all that happened, obviously we can't take back time, and but I thought they were gonna have a chance to do like one of these teams I was excited about. Like,
yeah,
as the off season was happening.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, they'll
Be
we'll
all
give
right.
them time. We'll give them grace. They'll figure it out. Um, all right, moving on to the West, the Jets. Um, I
Keep it
think they
up.
just need to avoid a big injury because they've been staying pretty hot. I know last week I kind of tried to dump on
Yeah,
them
you did.
because the Wild were up. They were tied with the Wild, and then
That's fine. It's a long season.
I'm kind of more hyped for the Wild.
Oh,
Like,
me too. I love them.
I
Love
mean,
it.
the Jets are a good surprise, and they've been playing really well. But like
Yeah, I mean,
the
good for them.
Wild are
Good
even
for
bigger
them.
surprise because of the two teams that they got behind them that were coming up next for the Wild. I put Kaprizov just needs to stay hot. And I know it's a long season, so he's not.
Well,
He is going to have a break during that nations
yeah,
tournament because he's Russian and Russia's not in it. So all the Russian players are going to have rest. So
Flurry can just stay hot.
yeah, well,
I I meant
consistency.
I meant looking. But go ahead. And playing. But go ahead.
Stars. I don't know. I
Love
like them.
Devour, so keep their coach.
Yeah, you like. Don't do anything with the coach.
Mm-mm.
He's all right.
He's a good coach.
Avs. I think his health. Landeskog is trying to make a comeback. I think still.
That
Um,
poor guy.
I mean, there's people telling him not to. That was a really bad injury, but he's
It
gonna do
really
what he's gonna do.
was. You didn't realize. I mean, people I don't think realized how bad it was until,
Yeah.
and that was all from his own teammate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Real freak injury.
Oh yeah, for
Um,
sure. But
all right. The Utah Hockey Club. I decided to be funny. Uh, how about a team name?
well, that's what they said on MSN. Yeah,
Yeah.
they were
Well,
like,
I
they
didn't
were
steal
like,
it. I didn't read
they
it.
were like, and a mascot.
The Blues. Just more talent. I don't. They're
I
just
don't
there. They got
even.
the new coach. Maybe he could
Honestly, I
turn them
don't even
around,
watch
but just
them.
more
Wait,
talent.
their new coaches, the Bruins, right?
Montgomery. Yeah.
Yeah,
The Blackhawks just more picks. It they'll be good in like 4
6
years.
years.
Yeah.
Okay, I said six, but
The Preds, just get it together, guys.
oh dear God,
Get
there's
it
so much
together
that they need.
or blow it up. I don't know.
They need a whole truckload of presents.
Yeah. Um. All right.
Santa can't carry all that in his sled.
Nah. All right. Wrapping it up with the Pacific Division, the Knights. Um. Injury soon enough so that they can have a crazy trade deadline.
Okay, that's nice.
Listen, we're having fun with it. I don't care. It's within the rules. I'm not judging you guys. I'm okay with it. Some people aren't.
I'm
Um,
saying you're wishing injury on people. Terrible.
but haven't we discussed for 4 years? Are they really real? It just happened to be coincidence that
I
Mark
mean,
Stone gets hurt around the same
stones, one
time.
thing, but
Yeah.
moving on.
All right. The Kings, I don't have anything, but I guess it's just more. I just said like stay hot, stay consistent. I mean,
Consistent, yeah.
I like them.
Me
Um,
too.
Oilers, I just laughed. I just put ha ha ha. I don't know. It's kind of becoming funny as much as I like their players. That it's just kind of like they're having like this season of like they're like I don't think they're still taking that loss hard. It feels like it. They're still dragging
Okay.
from that loss.
I think
Connor
they
took it
just need to
hard.
get a new captain. Is
Oh,
really what.
well, there you go. There's
It's
you.
a friggin' crybaby.
Canucks. I just put T.J. Miller. Get T.J. back from whatever he's going through. We don't know yet.
What's the deal with him? And then there's another guy on the team. I was reading today that I don't know, they don't get along or something. And there's tension there. JT Miller and somebody else.
I don't know. I didn't even read this. That's news to
Um,
me. You're
name
breaking news
name like a big player on the
on
Canucks.
the Canucks.
Not
Um,
Hughes. I know him.
all right, so let's go. So not Hughes. Bluger, Joshua, Carlson, Pedersen.
Patterson, Elias Patterson.
Him and Elias have beef.
And you actually said it right.
Yeah, I learned
Yeah,
from last year. All right.
thank you. Yeah,
All
something
making fun of me, you
oh,
did.
I know because on the MSN when they were doing the gifts for each team, that was what they were saying for that to be like squashed or whatever. I don't know. So
Yeah.
I was wondering if you knew something about it.
Nah, I didn't. That's news to me. I'll research it. Maybe in the new year I'll have news.
Yeah, I don't know.
The Flames are kind of, to me, I had the same reactions I did with the Islanders. I don't know. I just put
Yeah,
Canada.
I know. I don't really watch them either.
I just put Canada. Um,
What,
Kraken,
them to move? Oh,
Kraken. I need more consistency for the
no,
Kraken.
that's
I
like
actually
me.
like them.
Me too.
Um, the Sharks, just like the Blackhawks, more picks. Just keep doing them up.
I don't
Um,
know. I give them more than 6 years.
yeah. And then finally the Ducks. I just put less orange because I'm kind of over the orange.
And maybe they should start the Flying V or something to
That too. Coach Bombay. Maybe that's what they need to hire.
seriously, something.
Put Goldberg in goal. Wait,
Yeah,
he
seriously.
might be no joke
No,
soon.
he's back to normal.
Okay, he's back to normal. Okay.
He's good. Yeah,
All right, good. Good for Goldberg.
I know.
He never moved back to Pennsylvania. Everybody.
Maybe that's the problem.
I mean, that's what he said. He said, my parents are moving, I'm moving back to Pennsylvania in like the first movie. And then like, but never moved. But
Mm,
whatever.
mm, mm, mm.
I think it's a funny joke that I like to point out about that.
Hmm.
All right. So I'm gonna wrap it up real quickly. Couple of games. Um, for the rest of the week as we get into the holiday season, like Max said in the beginning, this is our last show before of the year because we got back to back weeks of holiday time. So we're gonna spend time with our families and friends and all that. But and enjoy that hockey because on the 31st it's the game instead of the first. So don't forget that we found
Yes, I know. I've said
last
that.
time.
Yep. Yeah.
So tomorrow Bruins Oilers 9 p.m. Eastern. Golden Knights Canucks 10 p.m. Eastern. Those are two games I like tomorrow.
Yep.
Uh, Friday we got Capitals Hurricanes. It's always a good one. If the Rangers were good, they're facing the Stars Friday, so that would be a game I might watch. Uh, Saturday we got Wild and Jets battle
Oh,
for the
good. That'll be
division.
good.
It's at it's at 7 p.m. So reasonable time. Kraken Golden Knights Saturday night. That should be fun for you to watch.
That'll be good. Stevenson. Yeah.
Hurricanes Rangers. Once again, if the Rangers were good, that would be a
Oh,
game I would watch.
jeez.
Kings Capitals. That's gonna be a game I would watch. Maybe I
Mm.
may watch it live. I don't know. It's in Washington,
Oh, it's a lot
but
of
probably not.
traveling before the
It's Christmas
holidays.
time. Can't be spending.
Yeah, that seems like a bad idea.
Rangers Devils 1 p.m. on a Monday. They think people are off on Monday the 23rd. Like 'cause they
I'll be
got
able to
they
watch
got
it.
day games. They got 1 p.m. Rangers Devils,
I think
and then
that's good for the players.
2 p.m. Jets Maple Leafs. That should be good. Both of those games should be good, but they're on the 23rd.
I
Um,
think the fact that hockey is off on Thanksgiving and Christmas is just such a good thing.
yeah, well, they're fighting other people, so they're not going to get views. Football just butted into the NBA
Well, I know, but
stuff.
I think it's great, like for the players, like that's how it should be. I think that's good.
Yeah, well, football just butted into the NBA's time because the NBA used to own Christmas Day, and now football butted in with the Netflix games. So,
Good. Nobody watches basketball. Saying.
yeah, that's not true. But hockey fans always say that, but it's like they beat you in the views. So, but anyways, that is it. They are off, like you said. So that is it for the next week, and then obviously, like we said, have a happy holidays, guys.
Yes,
Merry
go Knights,
Christmas
go.
or whatever you celebrate. Have
Yes,
fun.
Kwanzaa, whatever,
Yeah,
everything.
all that.
Yes.
And yeah, that's all we got. Have a Merry Christmas, Happy
Happy
New Year.
holidays. Merry Christmas. Go Knights,
And
go.
there it is.